Hello, everybody, and welcome to my digital classroom. This is Mr. Scala. Today we're going to be looking at what is life, part one, living or non-living. Introduction. Today we're going to be talking about life and what it means to be living. We'll try to figure out how living things are similar to each other and how they are different from each other. We'll also be studying the characteristics of living things that separates them from non-living things. So we're going to be looking at what is living versus non-living and how can we tell the difference between the two. Our focus questions. Normally I'd say open up your binder to page number blank, but instead of that we have a Google form. So go ahead and open that Google form and take 2 or 3 minutes to type in some of your thoughts for our focus question. The question is located below the picture of the turtle. And our question is, how do you know if something is living? And we've got a 3-minute timer, so go ahead and fill out and put your thoughts in there. We're at the 1-minute mark. I know some people may already be done and some people may not. The nice thing is you can hit pause if you are not finished, but I don't want to leave a big long gap in the middle, so we're going to continue to move forward. Camphor crystals. We're going to take a couple of minutes to watch the short clip of the camphor crystals that are attached to a piece of paper. When we're going through this, I want you to think about how can you explain what you observe? What do you think the little crystals are doing? Do you think camphor is alive? And what is your evidence to support your idea? So the video and follow-up questions are on the Google form. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to watch a little bit of it kind of together so we can, get some reactions. Oh, wonderful. We got an ad. How exciting is that?
Shaka, guys.
So I'm going to fast forward it and you feel free to watch the video in the entirety of it.
Why did the
We
fish
have,
to get to the bowl
skip
for
ahead,
stuff
he's
like
going to
this?
be adding the
And now check
camphor
this
crystals
place
with some fish
is
little cutouts he made in it.
to our
And I
school
want you to
fish.
think, what are they doing? Is it
At
living?
this rate,
And what are your
I don't
thoughts?
think they'll ever make it to school. And this is officially true. This is the coolest art and craft space on the tube.
Okay. So that was just kind of the most, in my opinion, the most important part of that video is you got to see the camphor crystals that he added in water, and you got to see the reaction. And I want you to think, what did you observe? How could you even explain what you observed? What do we think the crystals are doing? And do we think camphor is alive? And what is your evidence to support that? Again, I fast forward to probably the most important part of that video. Feel free and encouraged to watch the entire thing. So, how many of you think that you could tell if something is living What evidence can you look for to tell if something's living? And remember, evidence is information that supports or proves the point. Evidence of life would be observations that support or proves something is living. So take 2 minutes to think about evidence you would use to prove that something is alive. Type some ideas into our Google form. You're going to have 2 minutes, or really as much time as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. Since we're down to the 30-second mark, hopefully we have some good ideas being put in that Google form. If you need more time, feel free to pause right here and finish your ideas and your thoughts. If not, we're going to go ahead and continue to move forward. So some possible suggestions that many people use as evidence of life: if it moves, if it breathes, if it reproduces, it eats. So those are some suggestions. So, living or non-living, take about 10 to 15 minutes to click through the pictures of things that might be living on the Google Earth form, or not Google Earth, the Google form. Do not spend a lot of time trying to decide. Select either living or non-living or undecided. So you have 3 options. You can say, yes, I think it's alive. No, I don't think it's alive. Or if you're not sure, that's fine as well. So there's going to be 10 minutes where you can do that. I'm not going to sit here and leave a blank screen for 10 minutes. So I would pause it right here. And once you're finished, come back and continue. So let's talk about it. Why is a horse living? Well, it moves. A rocking horse moves too, but is it alive? The horse breathes and needs oxygen, and the rocking horse does not. So, I think we could all agree horses are living, and a rocking horse is non-living. What about fire? Is fire alive? It moves, it needs an energy source, and it gives off waste. It grows, and it seems to satisfy our initial list of characteristics of life. But fire is non-living. A spider in its web. Is the spider alive? It moves and needs oxygen. What about the web? Spider made the web, but doesn't have any characteristics of a living thing. Trees and leaves. The trees are alive, right? The tree just lost its leaves, but it's still growing. And the leaves are dead. I feel like we need more evidence. You're right, we do. Next week, we are going to be gathering some more evidence about the characteristics of all life that will help us move some of our undecided into the living and non-living category. This will wrap up my first lesson. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and email me. Stay safe. Have a wonderful week.